Hi chat, welcome to another stream. How y'all doing today? It's Monday, which means it is auto update day. So we'll be checking out how that went. But let's see, what is the date? You gotta get the date, right? It's the 30th of August of 2021. We're almost, oh my goodness, we are almost done with August, which is crazy. It feels like August just started. What happened to the whole month? Where did it go? But yeah, let me say hi to the couple of people who are here. A little less pre-chat than usual, but that's fine. D-Delsp, who says just stopping by, on vacation to say hi. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Oh, I don't have Streamlabs open. Judge Judy Slayer has followed. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome. JJMC is here. Hello, hello. Eagle PT, good to see you as well. LJMF, welcome back. Ezekiel says, sup, sup. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Summer is over. Yeah, the end of server. Summer is... Actually, I mean, isn't August 21st the equinox? So it's very much over. Rip, rip. Ollie, good to see you as well. Yeah, it feels like summer just started, but it's already over. Hey, at least now I have seasons, so I'm okay to experience fall. Before, fall was just more of summer, but slightly cooler. Now it will actually be leaves changing and temperature and different season weather, which will be nice. But anyway, I guess let's just jump right into it for the auto update today. I know I got my pull requests. I think if I'm going to predict today, I think there's going to be a lot of updates because Black made a release, High Upgrade made a release, and a couple other things. But at least those two, so we should see quite a bit of update activity. Let's hop into CloudWatch and see what's going on. 3 feet of snow and blizzards. Yeah, we'll get some snow too, hopefully. Oh wow, this that actually trigger my alarm? It's over the threshold, but maybe not enough points. Yeah, it did not trigger the alarm, which is good because I don't need to get pinged during auto update every week. All right, let's look at the dashboard. Let's see our shark fin 5800. Oh my goodness. This keeps getting bigger and bigger every auto update. And this spike is back and big. How far back did it get? 61? That's probably going to be about 10 minutes of queue. We actually see some additional spikes in here. These are probably black, I had to guess. But also, since I rolled the runner image last Saturday, so it might also just be build times, because build times will be higher when there isn't as much fresh cash. But we'll look at the timing and see what happened there. Annalise, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Darnbull says, do you have to stream while I'm busy doing nothing? Yes? No? Maybe? Welcome, Darnbulls. Good to see you again. But let's see how poorly the queue time was. Weird. There's a gap in the graph there. I don't know what that's about. But if we go to metrics, and I think we can fix this by, actually, yeah, it scaled down before it even processed anything. So our prescaling is not doing anything. But I think we can make this better by prescaling better. Let's see. We look at these metrics, see how poorly we did. 1 minute, 12 hours. Oh, actually, not too bad. 427 minutes behind. It's not as bad as it has been. This is a 4-minute behind spike. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. Hey, what's up, Yassine and Shaz? Good to see you both. Hello, hello, and welcome back. But yeah, we zoom in on this chunk here. Is it just lots of queue, or is there a reason. It is immediately preceded. Actually, the queue time starts ticking up before that. Yeah, it's not a huge deal. Only on Mondays. Darmal says, what are you looking at? So, we are looking at the run statistics. Hey, Eagle PT, thank you for the gift sub to Jenny Pie. Welcome to Septum, Jenny Pie. And here's your button, Eagle PT. We are looking at the... so, Frequent CI is a CI system that I made based on the open source linter code formatter framework that I created called Precommit. And the idea behind it, or at least the original idea, was you run your linters and code formatters, and sometimes they fail in CI. Why not just directly fix the pull request? And at the same time, do it super fast and efficiently. So it auto fixes your pull requests for you, so it can often turn a misformatted PR directly green, which is pretty nice. It's much faster than comparable free CI systems, so you can see. So it finishes sometimes before other CI systems even start, which is pretty nuts, but also pretty cool. Yeah, and most of that speed is due to caching, and the auto update, which is what we're talking about today, is periodically it will bump the versions in your config file once a week, and that's today. Auto update day today. And it basically triggers a run in every single repository. So the load on auto update days is considerably higher than any other day. It's basically a weekly stress test to deliver a feature. And so we typically look at, oh, actually I forgot to look at, oh, no dead letter. Oh, so that user, they might have fixed it. I expect this to be non-zero. GitHub might have fixed the thing that I asked them to fix, which would be fucking crazy. They never fix stuff I ask for. But we'll look into that specifically in a second. But anyway, yeah, it triggers an update on basically all the repos. I got 70 pull requests today for this. Yasin says, can you imagine I got 150% salary increase and also 3 months compensation? Ooh, that's pretty slick. Did you get a new job or did you get a promotion? What happened there? The unserver says, does AWS SQS have a dead letter queue by default? I tried implementing one with RabbitMQ and Celery today. I feel dumb now. So SQS, you can hook it up so it has a dead letter. It doesn't enable them by default, but you can set one up. So for instance, if we go to our queue here and we look at the auto update FIFO and we look at the dead letter queue, you can see that it is configured to put to auto update deadletter.FIFO when it reaches 5 retries. So that's how it works. But I wanted to look at that particular repo. How am I gonna do that? I can look at my GitHub support ticket and see my tickets. My tickets. This one. So I commented a week ago, and this is the repository. It still exists. Is this user still configured in precommit CI? Install GitHub. This guy. No. Okay. So that is why they removed their installation. Got it. Okay, so GitHub has probably not fixed this then. Oh well. Yassine says, same job. I complained like I could work at a coffee shop with zero knowledge and get more money, but I was straight to the point. Oh, nice. Well, good job. Good job on that. Juicebox Hero is here. Hello, hello, Juice. Welcome back. Good to see you. Jenny Pie's here. You just got a sub, Jenny Pie, by the way, from Eagle PT. But yeah, I guess this didn't get fixed. They just deleted their install, so that's the way things go. Speaking of deleting their install, let's see how many we are up to. We were at like 500 something last time. Tables, installs, red things. Tripping me out. 530. up much since last week, but yeah. I was looking at read and write consumed. I was like, why? What is this big red thing? Oh, but it's nothing. Speaking of read and write consumed, I did want to double check on my there's a dashboard for this somewhere. I think it's in CloudWatch actually. I wanted to look at my overall read and write capacity units usage because I want to make sure I'm not getting throttled, which would not be great. Any new Pro Tier users? I don't know. I can double check that. F Machias, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see. How many Pro Tier users do we have? Marketplace. I want to show this off screen because it shows purchase information. And I feel like I shouldn't just show Twitch chat purchase information. It's like there's one new paid subscription in the last 2 weeks. So not in the last week though. And yeah. It looks like there are 7 paid users at the moment. Not many, but enough for it to be cash positive at least. Oh no. LJMF and Chinny Pie both have the same sub badge now. Akbat Game says, hey bro, why is your keyboard cut in half? I got mad, so I just kind of popped it open and yeah. Now it's more ergonomic. Hey, what's up, Color Marku? And Lechosa, hello, hello. Jenny Pie says, based on your tweets, it's like a death trap every time you go biking. Okay, so there's this one intersection that I happen to go through while I'm biking, which is really bad. Oh, also, I want to show you this chat. Excitebite, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. I got new shorts, chat. I don't know why I'm excited about this, but these fancy new shorts. People unwilling to pay to sport open source is a big issue. Yeah, it's true. It's true. The patterns clash. Yeah, I know. I actually have new shorts that are also anchors, and I was like, wait, anchors and anchors? That seems bad. Okay, but it's right. That's it. Right here. So there is a. Wait, no, where is it? Here. So there is this little intersection here, and there is a crosswalk right here. Or maybe it's down here. Probably satellite view. Yeah, there's a crosswalk right here. And very frequently, there are cars that just zoom through this crosswalk, even though it's a controlled crosswalk. It isn't. I don't think it is in this photo, but there's a button you press, and it triggers a traffic light to make the car stop so you can cross here. And people just zoom through it all the time. And this right here is the most dangerous part of my bike ride. But the dude today ended up to say, "Don't hit me" from the pickup with truck nuts blocking the bike lane and sidewalk. The dude today, actually not this bit here, but had his truck from here all the way to here. Just this massive pickup truck. And I was coming down the sidewalk here today. Sometimes I'll take the bike lane, but the sidewalk's much safer in this area. But he was blocking this entire portion. And I'm coming down the sidewalk, and he's like, "Don't hit me." I'm like, "You motherfucker. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? You're crossing the whole damn thing." But what are you gonna do? But yeah, that's the most dangerous part. Oakback Games, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Thermal says, so I guess we can't even have mice that work anymore? Wait, what? Oh, I got a new laptop for college and it was working fine, but then after like a week, it started using this mouse, which I didn't think much of. But after I started using it, my computer would hard freeze. What? Is it a Razer mouse? Because I hear you can root a Windows machine just using a Razer mouse, which is kind of amazing. Um, Bluetooth mice, yeah, Bluetooth's kind of sketch. Intersections are death traps for bikes. Maybe find a residential area. Yeah. So the thing is, once I get through that portion here, this is all fairly residential. It's basically campus housing. And then I cut through campus down over here. And then I can basically take a sidewalk. This part's a little sketch too, because people don't look when they come out of this parking lot. But as soon as I get to here, this is all trail. This is all a bike path that goes up through here and up over here and then up over here. And then it goes back to road. This is entirely residential. Haven't figured out how I'm supposed to get over here. Oh, I can just go this way. That makes more sense. I was trying to get to this road over here, and I was coming through here. This is like a trail like through the woods. And I was going all the way around here to get over here, but it turns out if I just went the other way, it's like right there. Oh well. But yeah, most of my bike ride is fairly safe. But yeah, the intersections are bad. Juice says, I got you the Anchor shirt. It's true, it's true. This is a Juice Box Hero shirt. Mixing dots and stripes? Yeah, yeah. Cyberpunk fashion spans living in 3021, yeah. You just like you're in Hawaii all the time? I mean, I just wear button-down short sleeve shirts because when I wear long sleeve shirts, I'm a sweaty boy. And nobody wants that. Have you seen the Casey Neistat bike video? I don't think I have. Once I get a car, I want to put truck nuts on it just for the hell of it. Can I even show truck nuts on stream? I feel like I can't. I feel like that's TOS. Basil, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. I feel like I can't show this on stream. Yeah, this seems against TOS. But if you want an image in your brain about what truck nuts are, just imagine instead of having, you know, a ball hitch which you attach your trailer to, it's just a hanging scrotum off the back of a car. And that's what truck nuts are. But blah. It's just a super cheap Logitech one. Well, I like wired cheap mice. I have literally the cheapest mouse possible. What if you get PTSD from that area? Well, I haven't experienced actual trauma from it yet, so hopefully it'll be fine. I miss the old days when I was younger and we didn't have these stupid cars which said old-fashioned. How old are you, Darmbles? Is Michigan that green? Yeah. Michigan's very green. Which is a big change from California, which is very brown. I guess in the winter, Michigan's white because of them snows. G says, I dated Anthbunk for a year and saw him in pants once. It's true. It's true. Only once. And also, I didn't wear pants for the entire day. Because I was too sweaty. So I had shorts packed in a bag and switched halfway through the night. Can't show any nuts on stream? Yeah, okay. That seems fair. Draw? I can probably draw them. Surely drawing nuts is not against terms of service, right? So if you imagine this is the back of a pickup truck and you can see like the wheels. This is like a back view. So this is like, you know, your tail lights. This is a black pickup truck. This is kind of the back of your pickup truck. You can kind of see the rest of it up here. Should have black for this. Pickup truck. Pickup truck, rear view, pickup truck. Whoa, Melky with the raid. Thank you for the raid, Melky. How you doing? I gotta remember my camera is. Kapow! Good to see you again. Hopefully you're doing well. We're just about to draw out truck nuts on stream, so bear with me for a sec. Okay, so normally you would have like a hitch. Oh, that's supposed to be a different color. You would have like a hitch coming off the back of your truck, and there would be like a ball where you attach a trailer to. But instead of a ball, what truck nuts people do, none of these are skin tone. None of these are white skin tone, because this was a white truck nuts. Wait. I feel like white truck nuts is redundant, though. Like, would a person of color have truck nuts? I don't think so. I feel like this is a white person thing. But instead of having a ball hitch there, they have... Oops. They have a literal, like, scrotum hanging off their car. With one lower than the other, too. And this one, the one I passed by today, had a few little hairs on it too. It was trying to be like very realistic for whatever reason. But yes, this is what I passed behind today, or I got blocked by today. Why is one so much bigger than the other? You know, one of them's lower than the other, so I gotta do something to make one lower. Angelho, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Let me say hi to everyone who is here now. Vineyard, hello, hello. Adaptive version change, what? Yeah, they're actually shaped like balls. Yeah, 100%. Michigan is the bees. Oh, wait, are you in Michigan, Vineyard? Yeah, you are. I remember that. Like List, hello, hello, welcome back. This is an art stream now, boys. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Keyroll? Pavan Kumar Pete, hello, hello. Mike Natsu. Angelho, who I already said hi to. Kiwi Fruitbird, hello, hello. What a time for a raid. Yeah, exactly. And Melky, of course, the man of the hour. Melky, did you change the color of your name? I feel like you are a slightly different green than you were before. It's because you got Prime, and you changed it ever so slightly. Novaglow says, I've seen those. Yeah. Like 2-to-1, that one ball is twice as big as the other. Yeah, that's how the truck nuts are. This is how they are for whatever reason. You know how you have a dominant hand, you have dominant balls? I mean, yes, but it's not size typically, it's just location. Because if they're at the same height, they clank. You don't want clanking, because you don't. BJ Campolo, hello, welcome. Lanchosa says, I thought it was a cat. What? This is not a cat. This is a truck. It's just a very poorly drawn truck. Anyway, truck nuts. Is it hairy balls? Yes, that's what truck nuts are, HomePad. They are... I mean, they're not always hairy, but the ones on the truck that I encountered today while biking were hairy. For whatever reason. Okay, alright, I guess we should do open source recap. I don't think I did anything since last time, other than I finished this pull request. Oh, I did this yesterday too. Right. So I bumped all of the grammars for my text editor. Should actually upgrade those. There were a couple annoying things that happened while bumping. One was, well, this was fine. The CSS was fine. C++ was fine. TypeScript. I actually found a bug, which we'll show in a minute. This one was not too hard to fix, but I figured while I was bumping it, I would make a test to make sure that it continues to work after I bump it. And that's where I ran into trouble. This one is straightforward. I already have a test for it. This one, the VS Code restructured text plugin just deleted their syntax. And so I had to fish around to find where it actually came from. It turned out they were just copy pasting from this other repo. So at least the code that they used to have was copy pasting from the other repo. So I switched to this one, but it took me a while to track down where this was coming from. And this is the bug. This is the bug that I had in the JavaScript grammars. I had the wrong root level scope name. It's supposed to be source.js, not scope.js. Not sure. I mean, this bug has been there since I wrote the code, but but fairly straightforward fix. I added 2 new tests, so I deleted these from the test disallow list. And other than that, it's just upgrades. And down here is the 2 tests I added. So copied some CSS from precommit CI and copied some JavaScript from precommit.com. But yeah, upgraded the stuff there. I mean, Chuck Nuts really confirmed the whole car is a phallus replacement thing. It's kind of true. It's kind of true. So much testosterone, yeah. Monomo. Says, what have I just joined? Yeah, we were talking about Chuck Nuts. I don't know. We talk about all sorts of random shit on the stream. That's just how it goes. Chuck Nuts, because if you ain't got him, what you got? Mafia Gamoose says, hi, I just got this recommended. What's the name of his keyboard? Lechosa has helpfully done the keyboard command, so you can check out. This is the Freestyle Pro, specifically. Drax says, I just saw an image in the Dick Sword. I have arrived. Oh no, did somebody post the Truck Nuts to the Dick Sword? They did. They did. Truck Nuts on the Dick Sword. Man, you shifted energy back to code so damn fast. I have so many questions. Feel free to ask questions. I will answer whatever you've got. Darmel says in England we just have BMW drivers pulling in the middle of the road while going 30 miles an hour. So you have to slam on the brakes. So the one thing that I've heard about BMW drivers is that they never use turn signals. And having driven with Vape Juice Jordan, Vape Nash, I can confirm they don't use turn signals. But that's just Jordan reinforcing stereotypes. Okay. The other thing I did off stream is I made CI work for Dart. We built this integration last stream to make Dart work as a language for pre-commit. And I basically had to fiddle with CI configuration for a couple hours. So first I added this get Dart script. I also simplified things. The original code was using the task syntax for PowerShell, and it turns out you can just inline do PowerShell. Fixed that. I also fixed these other scripts while I was at it because I was like, oh, well, I can just simplify these while I'm here. I know you should probably separate out unrelated changes, but I figured since I was already doing it, I might as well fix those. So I did those, and this is the actual language implementation. I didn't change anything there, so that's still the code that we wrote on stream. Lord of the Leak has just resubbed at 5 months. Thank you for your continued support. It's good to see you again, and welcome back. I hate driving with Jordy, says Two Socks Hero. Oh, he's fine. He just doesn't use his turn signal. Claire Marcus says they can't afford it after the BMW. Oh no. That's why he bought an Audi. I mean, Audis and BMWs are basically same price here. But yeah, I use my turn signals. In fact, I think my most upvoted Reddit comment of all time from like 10 years ago was me talking about the time where my turn signals were out and there was a blizzard. I rolled down my window to use hand signals in a blizzard. And people were like, yeah, turn signals, yeah! And so I got a bunch of upvotes or some shit. I don't fuck. Amsi Owe, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. As soon as one comes into view, every other driver is basically watching them to see what they're gonna do. Oh no. Oh no. Not keeping related change to a single PR. We'll bring that up at your next one-on-one. Oh no, Priox. Oh no. What do you drive? So the answer to that question is about to change because I purchased a car on Saturday. I have bought an Audi R5. Why is that so hard to say? Q5. Wrong letter. Q5. Which is a mid-size SUV because I'm gonna need. Oh fuck all. What do I want? I don't want either of those. I just want. Why is this so hard? USA, sure. This car. Fuck off. Holy shit. But yeah, I need to brave the winters in Michigan, so I kind of need an SUV. But at the moment, I'm driving my dad's car, and this is what I'm currently driving, which is a little nuts, but it's a fun car to drive. It is not the convertible; it's the non-convertible. That's what I'm currently driving. Are you building a Blizzard Cybertruck with balls? What? No. My fucking guy, take my upvote. Yeah. Hey, what's up, S1 Cube? Hello, hello. Koenig says color. I got black. Yeah, black. Just black, normal black, boring black. Is it electric? It is not. I would have gotten an electric car, but there are no plugs in my apartment complex, and even though I offered to pay to have a plug installed, they were like, nah. So that unfortunately ruled out electric cars. Zloywin, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Papa Comer P says, do you get inspired by any code-related movies such as The Matrix, Iron Man, or Die Hard 4? To be completely honest, there are very few motion pictures or there's very little mainstream media that accurately represents software engineering or programming or hacking or any of that shit, for better or worse. I mean, it'd be fairly boring if they did it accurately. It would be like, so this is 3 story points before we can do the. It's just like no one wants that in a movie. They want. We're so close. I've almost got it. We're in. Like, and that just never happens. But in fact, actually, I once watched a driver, not a BMW, but a Mini, where the driver was turning around on this narrow street, and somehow they managed to just go brain dead for 2 seconds and crash into the one tree that was in front of them. Oh no, on an empty street. The truck nuts would shrink in the cold. Yeah. Prax says, need an SUV for the winters of Michigan. Some guy that obviously left Michigan for a few winters. Oh no, is it no longer snowy here? But damn, that sucks. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do, I guess? It's so hard to say because we Germans pronounce it Audi. Audi. I mean, yeah. Americans, it's Audi because we're wrong, but I can be more correct and go with Audi. Fine, it's fine. I can do that. Hey, what's up, LexPecon? Hello, hello. Welcome back. Good to see you again. The Q4 is electric? Yeah. Yep. Easy Light says, I really like if they run the Hollywood in the terminal on Ubuntu. Oh yeah. Where they get what is that? What is the screen recorder where you can run a bunch of commands and then just have them spit out real quickly? Whatever that is, yeah. Types H1 hello world I'm in. Yeah. They have to enhance artistically, yes. They have to zoom and enhance artistically. If you want to watch realistic movies, we have Tesla AI Day. I don't know what that is. Plot twist, in movies, they just go online and copy and paste someone else's code. Oh yeah, for sure. I learned everything I know from hacking movies, print, hacking, and NASA. Yo, actually, that reminds me of like a really old clip of mine. See if we can find it. Stop it. You would think Twitch would be like, oh yeah, this man currently has the Twitch dashboard and chat open. Definitely doesn't want to hear his own stream while looking at clips. Was it? Can you hack the NASA, please, just as a demo? Oh, they missed the part where I trolled them. Anyway, we did hack the NASA for them. Nick Bite, hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Exonity, thank you for the resub at 8 months. Yay, indeed. Thank you for your continued support. It's good to see you again. Jason Desrulo. I get it. I get it. Except it's except I pronounce it wrong. I was too far into it before I was like, wait a minute, this is French. The e-tron GT is a sexy car. The electric Mustang, this car? Is this one? No, this is not what you're talking about. What are you talking about? E-tron GT. Oh, the Audi. Got it, yeah. Yes, that does look like a really fucking cool car. I agree. The electric Mustang looks pretty cool too, to be honest. Gotta use lolcat in the hacker movies? Yeah, true. Can you hack North America, South America? Is that NASA? Seriously though, why would someone want to hack NASA of all things, right? Yeah, what are you gonna possibly gain? Like, if I'm gonna hack something, never mind. I don't want to get on a list. I was gonna say if I'm gonna hack something, it's gonna be something that leads to monetary value, not mass NASA. Like, the fuck am I gonna get out of that? Lente the Great W, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Electric Mustang looked great, but there's something wrong about a Mustang being electric. Yeah, I kind of feel you there. It is a little bit weird to be like, Mustang, American muscle, but it's an electric car, you know? Mustang! Oh yeah, let me go plug in my Mustang. Anyway. Okay, yeah, but I wanted to merge. Oh, I forgot we didn't finish talking about this patch. I hacked my bank balance with Inspect Element. I've been retired since. Yeah, if only it were that simple, right? Yeah, so this part isn't any different. This is the same code that we wrote on stream to add another language. Here's where I started updating things. So I changed all of the retrieval scripts to do their path mutation directly. And I learned a thing about Azure pipelines. If you have set-x on these scripts, it prints this twice, and so it prepends the path twice, which you definitely don't want. Nick May W, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Does your new car have an API where you can build your own stuff with? I don't know. To be completely honest, I have not picked up my new car yet because I am still figuring out insurance, because this is my first car ever. So I don't have an insurance company. So I'm currently getting quotes and comparing, and man, insurance companies are in like fucking 19th century, it feels like. 19th century? That's the 1800s. Wait. No, that's the 1900s. Whatever. They're in like fucking 1999. It is so slow to get any information out of them. And like you have to go through this like 3-step quote process, and like, oh. And then it's like, well, actually you entered my information wrong, so it's gotta do all of this shit. It's like, can you fill out this form? And it's like a scan of a Word document that has been printed and scanned like 4 times over, and Like you can't, because the text is so fucked up, you can't import it into anything else to edit it. So you gotta get a physical printer and then a scanner and like all this shit. And I'm just like, God damn. Can you just like tell me a number and I will just say yes? Like, and then you can do a credit card payment, please? But no, it's not that simple. Not that simple. The slow dev says, "Hey Anthony, my keyboard just arrived. I'm so happy, still getting used to it. Nice, nice. Which switches did you get?" The slow dev. Darnble says, "In all fairness, it's just easy to use social engineering. Also, I agree that the word, but match or be greater than the crime." Oh yeah. It's gotta be worth it to hack something. A system's only as secure as its weakest link. Usually, the people who have access to it. Oh yeah, for sure. Ginny Pie says, "In its code to use all three of AWS, Azure, and GCP, and why?" I mostly use AWS. I have used Azure a bit. We used it on the sponsored streams at the very least, but I've had a few small Azure projects in the past. I've used GCP the least of the three. Most of my GCP usage was at Lyft, where we were doing some weird multi-account shit. I've also, played with GCP in my own personal time, but nothing significant. I have done a lot of AWS relative to both of those, though, at three companies. Well, four if you include pre-commit CI. Stephen Yeats says, "What's your age?" Well, first you gotta guess. You have to guess my age first, and then I will tell you. Insurance is older than that? Yeah. But you would have thought, companies would have upgraded to the modern age at some point. Crack says, "Welcome to Michigan, Anthony, home of the highest auto insurance rates in the nation." Wait, is it really? Auto insurance rates by state. I would expect California to be higher than Michigan. Why is this not sorted? Well, I guess we'll just look at Michigan. Oh shit, yeah, it is higher. Nuts. New York is higher than Michigan. Wait, California is lower? No way. What? Huh. TIL. Well, it's not a big deal. Marcus says, "Check out Jerry. It's supposed to be good for shopping for insurance." All right, I will check this. I'll look at that after stream. Jason Derulo says they send you a document digitally that you need to print out, sign, and then post. Yeah, it fucking sucks. The red one, nice. That's what I have. I have reds. I wish I got browns though. Insurance companies. Company you pay each month. Just to fight with them at the moment you need to pay some damage. Yeah. Darmel says, "I'm still paying $2,200 for insurance on a 250. Oh wait, those are pounds. 2,200 pounds for insurance on a 250-pound car from 2002. Just because I haven't been driving for long, and that's the cheapest I can get." Holy shit! At that point, I guess I was gonna say at that point, why bother? But most municipalities require insurance, even if it's not worth the dollars that you spend on it. The slow dev says, "I need one that's quiet. My wife works in the same room." Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Reds will do that. Stephen Yeats says 20. Holy shit. Man, chat, if I'm 20. I am 30 years old, Stephen Yeat. 30. But yeah, 20 is a good guess. Jimmy Pie says, "I took a look at AWS and holy crap, it is expensive. How does someone afford to learn about them?" A lot of stuff on AWS that's free. So yeah. I love it. I was thinking about the brown ones, but I went ahead with the reds in the end. It makes sense if you need a quiet keyboard. Seifel says he's old enough to drink and drive. Yeah, it's true. That's the nicest guess I've ever seen. Right, Juice? Right? Jake Curry says Terraform or Ansible and why? So Terraform and Ansible kind of fit in different spots. You can use Ansible to do infrastructure provisioning, but it's not really designed for it. It's more aimed at the configuration management side of things, like the software that's installed, config files, etc. But if they are on a level playing field and you assume that they both are applying to infrastructure provisioning and you assume that Ansible is designed for infrastructure provisioning, I would still pick Terraform because it is not Jinja templated YAML. Lobsang says the whole car buying process is a bear. So mine is actually fairly straightforward because I pretty much knew what I wanted. I wanted to do a test drive just to make sure that it wasn't just like, oh god, I hate everything about this. And the dude that I talked to at the dealership was fairly straightforward. There wasn't any like super hidden costs. I mean, yeah, there's license and title fees, but they were like, a couple $100, which is like zero compared to the sticker price on the car, so it's like not a huge deal. But I don't know, it actually wasn't so bad. Well, the insurance has been a fucking pain in the ass though. It's got to be said. That industry is messed up. Check out one of the new insurance startups. Someone needs to disrupt the insurance industry. Yeah, the problem is like you need to get accredited. It's like really hard to enter the industry. 2,200 pounds is $3,000. Oh. 20 was my polite answer. My legit answer was 30. All right, Steven. All right, buddy. Nirm says, gotta say, it's really nice that the background music on the stream is pretty quiet. Allows me to have my own in the background. Yeah, I don't want it to be too loud. It's loud enough that I can hear it, and that's about it. You can apply for those 20 years of experience at 20 years old. Yeah. Yeah. AWS free tier is really generous. Yeah, it is indeed. They still ask for your ID when you buy drinks. They do. They do, Alex. They still ask for my... Or Alexa, sorry. I always get your name wrong. Sorry. They do still ask for my ID. Thermal says, I'll say you look 18 if you send me a few dollars. I don't think that's how it works. Jason Drillo says, Terraform with Atlantis. I don't know what Atlantis is. Jason also says, I've never actually test driven any of my cars. True story. Interesting. Good answer. I feel the same. Just got to get my reasoning straight, says Jay Curry, about Terraform and Ansible. Cool. The Armchair Journal. Welcome back. Bonjour to you as well. Then the other day, my first Ansible playbook, quite happy with it all. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say that like Ansible is bad, because it's good, and it does what it says on the tin. I just don't prefer to use it. I would rather use Puppet. And again, like my reasoning for that is Puppet has an actual domain-specific language that I can use and write and lint and format and check and have some inkling of brain reasoning about what it's going to look like when it runs, and not, arbitrary code execution that spits out YAML that gets ingested by a machine. I'd rather have, anything else, anything with that. But I know the Terraform or the Ansible devs, they're nice people. Most of them are proponents of pre-commit, which is cool. But yeah, it's reasonable. Jatoho, hello, welcome back. Currently trying to use Twitch chat via IRC. If you can see this message, then it worked. Hey, burr, burr, burr. It worked. Can you terraform Mars? Atlantis is Terraform pull request automation. Oh, I'm using Terraform Cloud for that because it's free for a number of users, which is nice. Beastco, hello. Welcome back. Good to see you again. LGMF says I have some parts of my dot files in Ansible. Yeah, I have mine in Puppet. Sonal Puppet. Robotic Teddy Bear, thank you for the follow. Welcome. So yeah, I provision mine using Terraform, which is fairly straightforward. I don't know why I still have Apple Touchpad. I haven't had Ubuntu installed on a MacBook in quite a while. Oh, add myself to the dial-out group. Yeah, we're doing Arduino stuff. I don't think this actually worked, but anyway, yeah, I configuration management my home door as well. And Twitch chat open on my TV. Cool. Linklist says, I noticed that in the stream recording, some small portions are muted because of the background music. But for the record, Twitch supports a dual audio stream thing, so your main audio gets recorded, but the music can be in a separate audio channel. Yeah, I don't really care about my VODs on Twitch because Twitch doesn't run ads on them, so I don't make any money off Twitch VODs. I'm a little bit selfish here, sorry. I would recommend watching the VODs on YouTube because I do actually get ad revenue there. And I do have split recording there. So my YouTube videos, once I figure out how to do split recording, my YouTube videos don't get muted. Ansel was the hammer and everything is a nail. Yeah. Steven says, I got some important interviews coming up. So nervous, any advice? So what are you interviewing for? How long have you been in the industry? What are you nervous about? Yeah. Answer those and I can probably give you some direction. People call me crazy by automating my dot files, but it feels so good. Yeah, I mean, I get a new computer and instantly have all my dot files set up. It amazes me how in the modern era so many people know so little about technology. It's like soldier 2,000 years not knowing that their sword stabs people, but doesn't know how to stab properly or sharpen the blade. I mean, I think like as people age out, it's a really dark way to say that people fucking die. But I think the knowledge of technology will increase over time. Twitch VODs have ads? I've never seen an ad on a Twitch VOD. But I also don't think that the ads on Twitch VODs go to the streamer. I'm pretty sure they go to Twitch and not the streamer. But I could be wrong. I forgot to do the set today. Whoops. That today is auto update day for pre-commit CI and then finishing Dart support for pre-commit. Bop. Ginny Pie says, what would you use to resize a bunch of images? Isn't there a image magic thing for this? No, that's Xterm. Why does this not install anything? Must be a meta package. Image magic -6.q16. Pretty sure there's an image magic something for resizing. Convert, that's what it is. Convert. You can use convert to resize stuff. That's what I tend to use. Joseph says, I was looking for C code in your GitHub and I actually don't have too much C code. There's a little bit though. Org, acetyl, file name, r.c. Well, that didn't work. Why is it just file? To do user? I know I have some C code, unless actually have I ported it all to CFFI? I know there's some in here. Okay, maybe this search just sucks. But we can use all repos instead. There you go. We have some test data in Bambi Grammars. We have This Docker file C. We have future breakpoint. We have rename exchange. We have these demo scratch C executables in my scratch directory. We have a bunch of stuff inside of tools Golang for this stuff. Libsass Python, I've written some C. I've written a bunch of C for my YouTube videos. This is for the templating language fast parts, which is really just git item now. I should really just get rid of this. And this is a demo C file. Yeah, there's a little bit of C. Steven says 3 years, Google software engineer, Square front end. Scared? I don't know enough / smart enough. You'll be fine. Where are you interviewing? Because with 3 years of experience, they're probably going to start asking you design questions for senior engineering. So you might want to try out some design questions. I have an example on my YouTube channel. See, Anthony writes code system design. Yeah, so I go over like a mock system design interview and how I approach it, and I give some tips, some fourth wall tips during that and at the end about like things to think about and things to focus on. But yeah, that's probably those are the trickier ones. Age out, yeah. I will now say I will age out over time and not I will die at some point. Yeah, there you go. Bitron's unskippable ads for non-subs, usually 2 or 3 in a row. Yeah, but I think that's only when you're live. And I think only the ones when you're live pay out. I don't know though. I aged out a long time ago, my brain is full. Oh no. How does that convert to PIL? I mean, ImageMagick is just a command line utility. You could use PIL as well. Also got an on-site at Amazon, but that was a fluke. I wouldn't want to work at Amazon. Square's pretty legit though. I have friends that work there. I say that because even younger people who grew up with tech like a lot would see something like a blue screen or have random crash on their PC and immediately freak out and make the issue worse. Yeah, I guess that's true, but at least like they know how to navigate computers. Some people are just like, it's broken, I buy a new one, and it's just like they accidentally turned on high contrast mode. Which have I told this story on stream? I don't think I've told this story on stream. I'm gonna go fill up my water and then I will tell you the high contrast story. I will be right back. All right. So this is a story about. Oh, I gotta show water because otherwise people are like, "Where's your water?" It's right here. It's right here. This is a story about the only time I have. The only time? No, that's not true because this is the only time since first grade that I ever got in trouble for something. So this was, I think, 8th grade, 7th grade, 7th grade. I think it was 7th grade. And we had a computer class at my middle school, and it was basically like learn Microsoft Word or whatever. And it was on Windows XP at the time. Was it Windows XP? When did Windows XP come out? Windows XP release date. Thanks, Google. That is exactly what I wanted. Windows XP came out 2001. Release demand generally. Oh, it's still 2001. So 7th grade, I would have been. I'm in 2003. Yeah. Okay. So it was Windows XP, and I knew this special keyboard shortcut in Windows XP, which turned on high contrast mode. And if you don't know what, let's see, high contrast mode, Windows XP. Basically, it flips. It was dark mode before dark mode was cool. See if they have a screenshot here. Well, we're gonna do this off screen because you never know what Windows XP porn there is. Okay, yeah, these are all safe. This is what high contrast mode looks like in Windows XP. It was basically dark mode before dark mode happened. I knew this keyboard shortcut, and so I showed the person who's sitting next to me. I was like, look at this, isn't this cool? Shift Alt print screen, which turns on high contrast mode. They're like, oh yeah, that's dope. And then I did Shift Alt print screen and turned it off. They went around to every computer in the computer lab before class the next day and forced every computer into high contrast mode. And this kid was also a narc, so when like the teacher of the computer class who didn't fucking know what was going on was like, what the fuck, all these computers are broken, called down to the office, and the vice principal, who is the person who did all of the punishments, the demerits, didn't know anything about computers at all. And when the instructor of the class was like, hey, what the hell, why are these computers all messed up? And then they looked at all the computers, and the only one that wasn't in high contrast mode was mine, because I knew how to turn it off. And so I immediately looked suspicious, and I was like, I didn't do this. And then the kid that I showed how to change into high contrast mode was didn't say shit. And eventually I was like, well, I mean, I know how to turn this on and off. You can do this keyboard shortcut and turn it off. It probably wasn't me, because I know I didn't do this, and I wasn't gonna narc on the other kid. But then he got like guilt. He felt guilty, so he's like, I did this, but Anthony showed me how to do it and told me to do it. And I was like, that's bullshit. But of course I didn't say that's bullshit because I was 12. But anyway, kid narked on me. They thought I was hacking computers, and I got a week-long detention. It's just fucking nuts. And during the week-long detention, their punishment for me was they had this piece of printing software that they needed to print pamphlets for some play, or I don't fucking know what it was, but they needed to print pamphlets, and the shitty software that they used to make the pamphlet in only allowed you to print 1 page at a time. And if you selected 10 pages, it would print the pamphlet on the first page, and then the last 9 pages would be blank. And they needed 150 copies of this thing. And so they were like, oh yeah, well this kid's punishment will just be, you know, you have to click this print dialog 150 times. Oh, also, if you printed while a print was in process, their printer drivers were so garbage that it would just crash their currently running printing job, and then you would have to restart the computer to fix their printer. So I couldn't just, like, you know, massively click to queue up 150 of these. I had to supposedly click one at a time. But then I just used a macro program and played Pokemon the whole time, so joke's on them. But yeah, that was the one time I got in trouble. I say the one time I got in trouble because in first grade, Mrs. Lintal, I think it was Miss Lintal, I think she got married after that. God, she was a bitch. Anything that went wrong in her classroom, she fucking hated me. And so I got blamed for literally everything. And the kids in the class realized this. So they knew that they could just fuck around and I would be the person that would have to find out. And I was constantly in trouble in her class, and I did nothing. Like, I was just like, you know, sitting in my corner, you know. I was a little bit of a squirrely kid, but it wasn't me. But I got in trouble so much in first grade for, you know, not doing anything. But yeah, I guess that's the way it goes. Now I'm super behind on chat. Oh my god, I'm so far behind. 3 years senior? Yeah, start applying to senior jobs if you're 3 years of experience. Fuck it. If you're good, you'll get them, and they'll pay you a shit ton of money. System design needs to be brought up and asked more than fucking Lico. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Yeah. Twitch runs ads during VODs every 30 minutes or so, but during live stream only at the start. I actually changed that. Sometimes they'll run them in the middle now. Unless I run ads. And I always forget to run ads, so sorry for the random mid-rolls chat. Have you heard about Trello? Yes, I have used Trello. But I don't really... I feel like adding cards to something doesn't actually solve the problem for me. I'm usually pretty good about keeping everything in my head. Stigs! Hello, welcome back. Good to see you again. Market Boost says 12-year-old hacker mode. Yeah, it's true. I mean, at 14, I hacked Gmail, so I wasn't that far off. I remember the shortcut for flipping Windows upside down. Oh yeah, Control-Alt-Right, Control-Alt-Left. That only worked on machines that had NVIDIA cards, so... but all the computers at school were NVIDIA cards, so... Easy money. Punishment child labor. Yeah, basically. Did y'all ever have computers, school computers with a non-locked BIOS so you could just overclock all the PC components to make the PC sound like a damn plane? Ours were locked. They used a piece of software called Norton Ghost. I don't know if Norton Ghost still exists. I guess so. Basically, they image the machines, and then, like, if anything goes wrong with them, they just go boop and suddenly get a fresh image, which is pretty cool. But they had no remote management of this. Oh, the poor... Like, I actually knew the computer tech at the school. We would hang out and, like, talk about stuff because I thought computers were cool. IZR, thank you for the follow. Welcome. And she was really nice and knew a lot. But they didn't have remote management of machine images, so her job, whenever she wasn't fixing a particular problem, was literally just wander around the school, go up to computer, and like pop in a drive, press a button, and it would re-image. Then she'd go on to the next one. So she just constantly had to re-image computers all day. It must have been so fucking boring. Guess that's the way things go. Joho says, my generation, born around 2000, mostly have no idea about tech either. They just tap the colorful bits on their magic rock and expect everything to just work. If anything doesn't match what they know exactly, it requires the slightest amount of research / experimentation to figure out. They're as helpless as a 5-year-old. Oh my god. It sucks. On Nightly says we all have that one teacher. Yeah. What is the blue thing? Asks Easy Life for me. It's a little fidget toy. It spins. It looks nice. That's about it. Hack Gmail says Rustlanoid P. Yes. Let's see if we can find Anthony 14 Gmail XSS. Hopefully we can find the paper. Oh. Do the screenshot of me doing it here? I'm not gonna scroll through that. Anyway, here's a paper that I was referenced in by Matthew A. Smith at Kansas State University. So you can actually read it. Google Mail. The first example was found in Google's Gmail web application in early March 2006. A teenage blogger claimed that he discovered a flaw that allows JavaScript to run. The blogger identifies himself as a 14-year-old by the name of Anthony and uses the alias Fernie. Which is funny because for the rest of the article, they didn't refer to me as Anthony. They refer to me as Fernie. Yeah, look. The script simply displayed the JavaScript alert window. I like how they included my typo. This typo was in the screenshot and in the sample code, so like, I do think it's funny that they continue to include it. But yes, I found an XS vulnerability in Gmail when I was 14. A long ass time ago. Linkless says there's a story I think in the daily WTF where some dev team was building a website and somebody showed Chrome to the CTO and the CTO got scared that anyone could see the source code. They banned Chrome in the company because of security holes. Oh no. IZR says, hey team, I need help with a fetch post request. I mean, share code and share what you're looking for and hopefully we can help you. X9, welcome back. Somebody asked me today if they could install ESXi on an EC2 instance. Where do these people come from? I don't know what ESXi is, but I guess I could look it up. Oh, hypervisor. Yeah, that's not happening. Anthony was Hopper teacher? Yeah. She wasn't a teacher. She was just IT staff essentially. But was casually showing off that you hacked Gmail. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Horny greater than horny. Did you put that on your resume? I did not. Anthony writes code. Yeah, that is actually kind of where Fernie comes from. Oddly enough. And just join Discord. How am I share code? I mean, you can post links in the chat. You can join Discord. I'm not gonna do Discord on stream though. Okay, but anyway, what I wanted to do is finish talking about this patch. I did have to do this weird thing with SIGPath to make this work on Windows. Basically, I tried this and it didn't work. So no surprise there. You would think that Azure Pipelines would just be like, oh yeah, you used a Windows path or a Linux path on a Windows machine while running Bash. I will just translate it to the correct path, but no. But this works fine. So just download the zip, unzip it, delete the zip. And actually, I don't even need to do this, but yeah, so that's how I download Dart. The rest of this is just the tests. But yeah, we're gonna merge this. I think there's a couple other things that I want to get into this release before I just release this, and so we're gonna try and do those first. I'm gonna actually write some code on stream. JPie says, do you prefer to squash your commits or have a bunch of smaller ones? So I typically have one PR that is just one commit, but I merge into the main branch because let's see if we can get the right video here. Yeah, because of the technique that I go over in this video. Thermal says, every IT teacher I've had never actually knew past the basics of PCs, so they never really taught me anything, so hopefully college teaches more. Yeah, I feel like so. I don't know that I really learned much from this IT person, but I guess I learned how to run IIS on a it's another fun story that my friend from elementary school and middle school we had a pretty fun meme about. We were building a website for the school, and we wanted to know what technologies we could use because we both knew PHP, and so we were pretty good at writing PHP applications. And we were asking the IT person, and we're like, what type of servers do you have? Bless her soul. She responds, she's like, we've got Dell servers. And I was like, what OS are they? I don't know, they're Dell servers. And so anytime that tiny friend group was like, instead of saying I don't know, we would just say we got Dell. But yeah. In jokes from a half lifetime ago. Because right now I'm just using get merge, get rebase is confusing. Yeah, well, if you want to learn more about rebase, I have a few videos about it, or I guess one. A Baryon says, not sure if it's on purpose, but Discord is misspelled on your Twitch page links. Got another one. Yes, they are. Yeah, it is somewhat intentionally misspelled. Partially because Dixord is a bit of a meme in the channel. So I've typoed Discord so many times, and I think it's funny to say Dixord instead of Discord. So yes, it is intentionally misspelled, but it is dual purposely intentionally misspelled because it means chatters like you will hop into my chat and correct me. And more chat equals more engagement, and it, revs that algorithm. Leafy says, what's the best library for MongoDB and Flask? Mongo Engine is terrible with references. It's the last time I used Mongo. I don't know. I don't think I've ever used Mongo in Python. I've used it in PHP and in C#. but that was years ago. I'm Rasham. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Python NNN. Hello, hello. I missed the PHP days. Yeah, everything was simple back then. You should have stopped at the Fernie story, says Mystic Fear. Well, you know, we got Dell. Dick sword, indeed, indeed. More confused on when to use rebase over merge. For me, I use rebase to make my commits tidy so that they do exactly what they say on the tin, and you know I don't have like a bunch of fixed things PR or commits at the end. But I don't know. At least you didn't have to use Adobe Dreamweaver to learn website design because it sucks. Hey, we had front page. Dreamweaver came out and we were like, oh, this is way better than front page. But honestly, most of the web dev we did was in Notepad. So I think this was before Notepad++ existed. Crack says, merge when your history is correct, rebase when you need to correct history. Yeah, I think that's actually a fairly good generalization there. What's up, Stormball? Stormball? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. I don't know whether the E is pronounced or not. Is it Stormbaye? I don't know. Linkless says, when I was in high school, everyone used Yahoo Messenger, and it would be the first program everyone would open. As a prank, one time I changed the shortcut to logoff.exe on a couple of computers. I have a similar similar story to that. In middle school, see, this is the thing that I should have actually gotten in trouble for, but I didn't. There was a media production, or wait, no, there's a yearbook class. Or yearbook group? I don't remember whether it was a class or not. I was not part of it. But I knew which computers they used. And the yearbook computers were the only computers in the school that did not get re-imaged. And that's because and that's because they had special software on them. And so what we did on those computers is we changed I forget which software they used. There's some Adobe something or another. But what my friend and I did is we changed the shortcut on the desktop to a batch script, which ran shutdown with a delay. And during the delay, it posted like some scary "you've been hacked" message to the screen. And my math class was this. There was basically, basically there were a bunch of classrooms in a row like this, and it was actually like a really cool room setup, to be honest. There were a bunch of classrooms in a row, and this was the computer lab out here. This is the computer lab. Oops. And there were doors in each of the classrooms to get into the computer lab. And my math class was here. This was, I think, language arts, and this was history. And during my math class, that was when the yearbook people were in the computer lab, and so we just heard like a lot of like screams come from the computer lab, like, "Oh no, the computers are broken!" And my buddy and I were sitting like in the back of the class, just laughing our asses off because we knew exactly what we did. I actually don't remember how they fixed it, but we didn't get in trouble for that one. SDR says, no audio channel in your Discord. Yeah, we had one and then no one used it, and audio is like not super accessible. Like if you're not there, you don't get to be part of the conversation. Whereas with text, you can scroll back infinitely. Also, I do really poorly with audio conversations, mostly because, you know, I like if I don't see somebody, I can't really understand what they're saying. I hate talking on the phone. But yeah. Uri says, what cloud app deployment technology do you think is most worth learning? I don't know. I don't know. AWS EC2 is fairly straightforward. If you want like actual deployment technology, like Lambda is fairly straightforward. I don't know. Where should I share my code? Beginners channel is usually where questions get asked. I realize that you may not be a beginner, but that's where the questions go on the Discord. I'm still learning Git. What does it mean, incorrect history? I guess history can never be incorrect. It's more just like, do you want it to represent exactly what you've done, I guess. Stormball says, I've always been intrigued by programming/coding and want to get into it, but where do I begin? What language do I choose? Can you help? Yes, I can help. I posted on beginners, but no. Yeah, because everyone's watching the stream, Izyard. I don't have like 1,000 people in my Discord constantly answering questions. You'll just have to wait a bit. You'll just have to wait. It'll be fine. People will read it eventually. But yeah, if you watch the first video, getting started with programming, that's my advice about how to get into software development. Okay, yes, but anyway, we merged this patch, but there's one other thing that I want to get into this release before I make a release. I realize we just released on Saturday, so we're going to release again, but yeah. I want to get the Dart support out so that I can start working on an app. Yeah, we're going to try and fix this patch. Or this thing. Check useless excludes MetaHook doesn't seem to work with broken symlinks. I also know that it doesn't work for submodules. So we're gonna try and replicate this and then make a fix for it. I was hoping Paulo would just fix it, but alas, he did not. Actually, I think it only is broken for broken symlinks. So we need to exclude Windows. Damn. Oh well. But anyway, we're going to start by writing a broken test for this first, and then we're going to try and fix things. I30OW says, any ideas how to connect a Raspberry Pi to mobile internet besides an internet stick? The stick broke. Some of them have Wi-Fi modules. I assume the one that you have doesn't, if you're using an external stick. Depending on which Raspberry Pi you have, if it has USB ports, you could use a dongle. I'm sure if you check this, you're gonna find the mistake in like 10 seconds. Oh, you may be. Let's see. But you didn't post the code. How am I supposed to find your code if you didn't post the code? There's some way to share Wi-Fi over Bluetooth on some phones. Oh yeah, you could do that. Bluetooth tethering is kind of a mess. Or he says, just watch Anthony's streams on YouTube and you'll get a job in no time for real. That's some high praise there. I haven't used Git in a team environment, so that's why it's confusing. Yeah. Yeah. In a team environment, you'll use, you'll pull upstream or rebase upstream much more frequently. So yeah, I could totally see that being different. Twitch telling me I have stuff. Go away, Twitch. Thanks for the links. I'll check those out. Do you know what Twitch extensions I coded in? What? I don't know what that means. I know Ethernet cable or Wi-Fi close to the Pi. It's basically sitting in the wild while getting power from solar. How were you getting internet before? Like 4G? Like LTE? Oh, mobile internet. Oh. Yeah, I have no idea. I have to rebase Origin right now. Thanks, Precommit. Yeah, or Precommit CI, I assume Preox. Oh, I know nothing about cell internet. I have no idea. Who needs to learn how to code? Just use Copilot. Broken sim link, check. Check. What is this thing called? Check, useless excludes. Okay, test, meta hooks, check. Useless excludes. Okay, so we should be able to write a quick test for this. Test useless excludes broken symlink. And we're gonna need to skip. Is it skip Windows? Oh, I'm in the wrong repository. Wait. There we go. Xfail if Windows. Pragma Win32 no cover. Ramga. Xfail if Windows. Alright, so we need to set up some stuff in here. We need to... What is the type of ingetter? Say... let's do this. Oh, we need an actual hook though. These all just use meta. Well, it'll be not the most realistic configuration, but broken symlink. Okay. And we'll also need to add that file in getdir.join. Oh, how do I even... Is that how that works? It's really not do any bits in here? Actually. Commit. Mr. Alexis, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. I've watched some people use Copilot. It's good for the giggles. Yeah, Darmal says, watching him code in a language I don't understand is both like, what the fuck is happening? But also like, I understand. Nice. Eidenfield says, using Linux to stream via OBS. Not exactly. Jeetal, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm using a virtual machine. If you want to learn more about that, oh, Jatoho has done Bang OS for you. You can learn about that there. If you want to learn about my actual VM setup, I have a video about all the settings that I use to make it go speedy. Cox says, Copilot reminds me of the Twitter chains. Type I once into a tweet and let autocomplete finish it. Let's see what happens if I do that. I don't know if I have any contents, or so I don't have a bed and a bunch to get it for me to go and see what happens. It's gonna do. No, it's looping now. I don't know if I have any contents, or so I don't have a bed and a bunch to get it for me to go in and see what happens when I call, but I'm not asking you for the heads, but I'm on the 3 is what I got before I ran out of location. I don't type much on my phone, so my predictive text is not very good. But anyway, that's what you would get from the nonsense of my phone. So predictable, yeah. I don't think this is right. I think it's actually MK. I don't know. Let me command output get add broken symlink and then get commit repo equals dot. Then search check useless excludes dot main. This 0. Okay, in theory, in theory, this should be a failing test. Cool, it is. And now we just need to fix it. Check useless excludes. I'm pretty sure default manifest hooks is types file, but we may be configuring a symlink hook for well, there's a broken symlink. We're actually going to do hook.setDefault types empty list. That way it doesn't get overridden to files. I think that's all I need to do to fix this. Nope. All right. Let's debug it and figure out what's going on. My guess was, I guess, wrong. Autocomplete is a blight upon humanity. This is an accurate example of Copilot. Yeah. My favorite was when Copilot imported is even for a streamer because that's just a library everyone needs to add to their stack. Oh no. Okay, so this is this one. Oh, why does it already have the defaults? Well, that's clearly why it's broken. Oh, because it's a meta hook. Ah, fuck. Oh, we can use we can't use a local hook either, because that also, damn it. We have to use a real live repo hook. Demo this. Okay. Let's actually back out the change. I think the change is correct. Our test is bad. Do I have available here? Filter factory, I guess we need. Yeah. Dang it. Okay. Filter factory, script, hook, repo. Repo path. Wait, there's like a make repo from make config from repo. Yeah. Then config, is that different from add config to repo? Well, I'm just gonna do this and see what happens. Oh, we have to modify the config. Config repos 0 books include equals broken symlink. All right, let's try that. Oh, we have to import all these things, right? Is array? Yeah. Azir says, man, what are we actually seeing here? I'm dreaming a career in web development, and you are like an idol. I'm actually not doing web development here. I am mostly writing a test and then fixing a tiny bug. Web design is his passion, looks at Pregame.com. Oh, hey, it's not that bad, Yerm. What's wrong with Pregame.com? I didn't actually make this website, to be honest. A professional web developer made this website. It's fairly good for what it's doing. Yeah. Molly made the website. Now Molly does like NFT shit, I think. Free to Dots, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Can you make a video on code reviewing? That's a hard topic to make a code review on without having examples. That's fine. I'm just saying you always say no. 1% of the time is spent making something, making everything. The other 99% of your time is spent fixing one single bug. Kind of, yeah. Yeah, kind of. Yes, this should now key our repos. Wow. Oh. I guess this is a simplified. Yeah, instead. List indices must be integers or slices, not stir. 0. Yeah. Yeah. Well, now why are we crashing? Oh. Break a point here. Here's the break point. Okay. This should be failing. I did not want PDB. Failing. Okay, cool. So now it passes. Now it just says, why are you using box access? Because it's a Wiktionary. This isn't JavaScript where you can use either or. Python has separate attribute and key access because Python has keys that are not just strings. I know JavaScript now has keys that are not just strings, but traditionally it did not have that. Cool. I think that fixes the bug. Question is whether it fixes it on, well, we don't know whether it fixes it on Windows. I actually don't care because we didn't add any new branches. Okay, should be fine. Fix check useless excludes for broken symlink. Oh no, I sneezed. Oh, and it's gone. No sneeze for me. Hate when that happens. Also, now, Edge, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back. How's your Monday going? Oh, it's probably Tuesday for you, if I had to guess. over there in the not EU. Where's this now? Remind me what day it is. Wait, what OMG, Shaz? I finally figured out the algorithm. Nice, 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 nice. What was the trick? What did you get stuck on? Results. Oh man, we've passed the current year in number of GitHub issues. Thanks. I know the current year isn't 2019, but there's been a few since then, so I know that it's above that number. Don't remind me of the grumpy people who stole my freedom. Brexit lol. I guess I should use the actual configuration that they had here. Dun, dun, dun. This should pass, and then this should fail. Click. Look. 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 You want to see some software gore? Oh no. By software gore, do you mean code gore? Liffy of 007. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. What do we got here? Oh my. Look at all the parameters. File name, ints, rows, int columns, fill color. Don't you just want a double for loop here? Wait, why do you need the file name in this? Why do you need the file name in this function? Oh. Oh, I see what you did. I feel like this design is going to fuck you up later. So basically what you did is you don't exactly have a 2D array. What you have is an array, and it has a bunch of arrays in it. Like this. But you can kind of think of it as a 2D array. So we'll just think of it as a 2D array. And what you've done is you have set out a chunk inside of it that's your actual data, and kind of chopped off the first row and column and marked these as do not read or write from this region. You've given yourself a border, but you've also forced yourself into one index land. It's clever. It's clever. That triggered my pie hole. No picture of me. Yeah. So the problem with Fluffy is like 5 years ago. Oh, also Mustafa, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. The problem with Fluffy is 5 years ago. It's run by my friend Chris. 5 years ago, there was actually it's older than that. 6 years ago. 6 years ago. There was a period where the malware detector on Fluffy was broken. And malware got uploaded in that period when the malware detector was broken. And then at the same time, somebody reported Fluffy to the OpenDNS people, and they've been blocking Fluffy ever since then. We've petitioned to remove it from the block list, but it's really hard to get something out of a block list once it's already in there. So, yeah, pain in the ass, but we've tried. But yeah, that's probably why it's blocked. Fun fact, if you nest all your if statements inside other if statements, you can get really optimized code. That's not exactly true. Oh, it's in the RPI list? I see. Tibor Sec, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. It's called a jagged array in some languages, distinguished from contiguous and dimensional arrays. Yes, indeed, linked list. Hey, what's up, Ethan? Hello, hello. How you doing? I need to be able to take any point and fill out the fill color ones in this case. Oh. I see. See what you're doing. Cool. You were doing image manipulation, but with little characters. I actually had to do a similar thing. This was a similar project in our Intro to Programming class, although they had fixed size. Oh wait, no they didn't. Wait, how did they do this? Because we definitely did not teach them malloc in EECS 183. How the fuck did they do this? Is it Project 6? Yeah. How did they... Oh, I know how. We wrote the code for them, I think. Also C++, so we have a little bit nicer things. I'm pretty sure... Where's the actual hidden code? Did we hide it in a helper? A header? Creates an image of this side. Function is written for you. Where the fuck is it? Oops. Oh, code given. Yeah, there we go. It's linked in. This should be the malloc stuff, right? New. Oh, yeah. So this is a jagged array also. This is basically the same code that you wrote in C, but in C++. But we also had them not have a funny border around it. Is the block list for Fluffy just i.fluffy.cc? Couldn't we just switch it to J or something like that? Welcome, Tibersec. Justek says, coming out of meetings and he's still drawing truck nuts, huh? No, this isn't truck nuts. This is jagged arrays and what Shaz did to avoid doing bounce checking. Was that an SLN file? It was an SLN file. You did indeed see an SLN file. I used to write a lot of C++ in Visual Studio because it was actually pretty fucking nice. I think this isn't a binary file. Yeah, it's just a project file. Tabs. Version 11, Visual Studio 2010. That's some old stuff. Clean coding something that can never be learned or comes with experience. I'm reading a book, but I guess I need more than that to reflect on the way I write my code. Oh no, are you reading the book from the racist dude? Clean code. I don't want to say this. In a way, all code is bad, and to strive for someone's idea of what clean code is usually not worth your effort. What you really want is code that you understand, other people can understand, and it can be maintained and upgraded over time. And usually that has nothing to do with like, you know, what the syntax looks like or whether it's clean. It's more about like, does it have the necessary testing infrastructure and, you know, release mechanisms and all the other stuff that comes with programming. And, you know, some of that is also like linters and code formatters and all that other stuff, but like, I don't think there's any such thing as clean code, and one can't just open up code and be like, yes, this is clean, because it may be that you have to do some fucking hacky shit, which happens. Like, that's just, software's broken, so you have to do hacky shit sometimes. But doing hacky shit doesn't mean your code isn't clean. Like, you can be doing hacky shit in a controlled manner where you have it being well tested. You understand the boundaries of the hacks. You understand when it goes wrong, what's going to happen, and like you can build clean code with hacky bullshit, I guess is what I want to say. Linklist says, my 2 cents, pixel manipulation algorithms should never be recursive, because large images are quite common and native stacks are quite small. Yeah. Yeah, Shaz's project is to build a recursive solution, unfortunately. What have you linked me, Knowledge? What have you linked me that I cannot watch on stream? Tractor tires match the frame rate. Oh, this is oddly satisfying. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a joke. That's fair, it's fair, it's fair. Of course we would take it literally. Juice, I read Twitch chat all day. I gotta take some stuff literally. SLN files hurt my soul. Yeah. Charles Bukowski says, not all code is bad. All of my code, however, is bad. Oh no. All code is toxic waste? Yeah. Clean code is no code? Yeah. This is the people who would charge you a large markup to use their no code code. Yeah. True, it's true. Alright, did I create that pull request? I did. 11 minutes ago. That means some of the tests should start finishing. Did you say that I was avoiding bounds? Not bounce, but bounds. Bounds checking. Basically, you can loop and not worry about going outside of the array because you've marked the edges so you don't go outside of them. You've taken a trade-off. You've chosen to use more memory so that you don't have to add more logic, which in most cases is a pretty good trade-off. But your professor will probably not be happy with it, to be honest. They probably want you to actually do the, checking at the edges with logic. I like matching frame rate videos. I mean, that one was pretty satisfying. Check and click it and find out. These aren't done yet. Yeah, the CI in this project is getting slower and slower. Oh, it's mostly done. Because as you add another language, it makes things, integrate. You have to integrate check each of the languages. And some of them are really fucking slow. Like Node. Most of the time is spent running Node tests for whatever reason. I closed you, stop. Stupid thing. Yeah, this will run for a little bit more. Is there anything else that I want to get into this release? I don't know why somebody didn't just fix this. I told them exactly what to do. We can do this one too. Yeah, I'm just gonna remove that line. Duplicate messages, auto update. I know this is gonna break something. I have a test for it, but we're just gonna break it real quickly. Commands, migrate config. Yeah, I think we can just delete these lines. So the problem with this patch, or the problem with what's going on here, is if you have auto update and you have rev being broken, you get a bunch of error warning messages, but you get each of them twice. So you can see there's 3 of them here, and then 3 of the same ones here. And this should fix it so it doesn't happen twice. However, this will fail, and this also fails. That's fine. Yeah. I think we can actually just delete both of these tests. What does it actually do in that case? If it's a list... Oh, it only does stuff if it's a list. Yeah, it should just be a no opening. Okay. Cool. Jenny Pie says, I learned yesterday that GitHub Actions are 100% free for public repos. Yes, indeed. I think we actually talked about that specifically in my stream on Saturday. I don't know if you were there for that discussion, though. It says, now I want to know how you would have solved it. Arbitrary borderline you have to fill in. The border could have either been the bounds. Could or could not be the bounds of the given canvas. I thought I was checking the bounds. Yeah, you are checking the bounds, but you're using data to do the bounds. I would have just done, greater than 0, less than length, less than width. Make sure that you're within bounds when checking pixels. Okay. Question is, did it have coverage of the commands that I wanted? So auto update's not listed here, and migrate config's not listed. Look. Remove duplicate warnings while running auto update. Knowledge says this be hella cool. Can I show this on stream? Oh yeah, I've seen this video before. Yeah, we can show this on stream. Floaty bird floating. Does it come by again? I forget. It does. Not. Why is it safe? Why is this bar all fucked up? Did you see this? It's just chilling at the end for forever. Chad's dick sword is not helpful. I need a coin flip, heads or tails. You can just go to Google and type coin flip, and Google has a coin flipper. It's heads. The coin landed on its edge, says ZSNW. Right? That is 2,000 minutes, but that's for private repos. Yep, indeed. Hey, Marsha. Hello. YouTube have fucked up their UI. Don't know why. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Irm says, okay, Nthbonk, I need a code review. Okay, send me your code, and I will I guess Saturday will be a code review stream. Will you be around for Saturday, Nirm? You know what exactly? I don't know. Hey, what's up, STWD? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Wait, what? What am I reviewing, Nirm? I don't know exactly. Oh, you've been bonked 3 times, Jatoho. The mop modes? Yeah, wait. No, that's you. Wait, what? Yeah. Okay. I'll let you guess 2 times on what to review. Is it your programming language? You've been bonked twice. Probably for bonking others, yeah. Yeah, it's probably a retaliatory bonk. I had to think about it a little bit, Nirm. I forgot. I initially forgot that you were writing programming language, but now I have remembered. Okay, results 2010. Else that we can knock out real quickly. Doing this one, we're doing this one. Oh, this one's easy, but I think it breaks stuff. I'm gonna fill up my water. I'll be right back, and then we'll look at how old NPM can be. I'll see you in a sec. All right, I'm back. I've got water. Marsha, you missed my shorts. I have new shorts. Look, my fancy new shorts. Fancy new shorts. Evil Gordita, welcome back. Good to see you again. What did the Java code say to the C code? You've got no class. uh. Good yoke. Good yoke. Okay. NPM ported versions. Okay, so 12 is the latest, the oldest node that is supported. This is a weird chart. I would have put master down at the bottom. So what version of NPM supports node 12? I guess we can just unzip this bad boy and find out. Oh, that's Windows. I want Windows. AMD 64. AMD. What? How do you have all these other weird fucking... Oh, it's just x64. It's like... Am I losing my mind? What is the difference between these two? Oh, one's GZ, one's XC. So we need XC because it's smaller. Jatoho says, it said, wait for me, I need to start the JVM first. What did the JS code say to the Go code? Go fuck yourself. Can it find property on undefined? Hmm. 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 All right. NPM version. NPM 614. Oh, this is a long ass time ago. I think we're probably fine to just remove it. When was this closed? That was not when they closed it. I like how we're gonna do this in 203. Wait, never mind. 211, then 212, then 213. It looks like this is super old though. This didn't get merged either, so what the fuck? Where's the one that actually got merged? Okay, well, I think it matters more like when this got merged. NPM 2. Okay. Oh, this has been a thing for a long time. I think. Oh, but include was not a thing. npm GitHub. Well, we can just use git log and explain and that to figure out. I love how if you do npm GitHub, you get this. It's called Cli now. Yeah. I don't know why they split it. Marsha says, I need advice, Reno. I really want to work on a different project starting like next month. Like, I don't really know what I want to do. They're a totally new Rust thing for September, or learn Python and make an actual Python project. I know, what do you want to do? What do you want to make? That's usually the question I would start with, and then go from there. Linklist says, for a while I had Go routines mixed up and thought gonads meant go monad. How did you avoid a bonk there? Maltron says, do you have any advice for me learning Java syntax? I'm new to programming. Yes, the same advice that I give to everyone. Make a project and then force yourself to learn while doing the project. Gonna work. Oh, looks like they actually removed it and then brought it back. This is the last commit? Fuck, we're not gonna be able to find this. Configuration options, is that the same thing? I think so. We can, in theory, get log-g this. What are you mad about the parentheses? This is an extended regex, but gitgrep is not. Reasons. Hey, what's up, Plasma Orbs? Hello, hello. How you doing? Welcome back. New consolidated config definitions. Where's the red code that this replaced? Are you fucking kidding me? This is all just in one commit? What? Faces multiple. Where's the minus code for this? What did this replace? Nothing. This is all plus. Oh, I hate when people do this. They replace code with new code, not in the same commit, so it's impossible to trace. Because I don't know what it was before that. I guess we could do this. And do this. Work in progress, remove, install. That does not give me confidence. Oh, they switched only to include there. Changelog 1 through 6. What are these? Things are happening in LTS land! What the fuck? Plasmarb says, do you know if there are any language agnostic package managers? I mean, Conda to some extent, Brew to some extent, Apt, not really. Pre-commit to some extent is cross-language package manager. LJMF is doing a GSOC project. Interesting. Ultron says, thank you, really. But what about memory retention? Should I use flashcards? Just make more projects. The only way to remember stuff is by doing stuff. I think flashcards for programming is a bad idea. what's up, Pizza Sleeves? Welcome back with the arms that I definitely still think look like penises. Should I write code, not type? No, you should type. You should always type. Writing code is a bad idea. Recursive chat is here. Hello, hello. Hello. How you doing? Trying to catch up on chat. Sorry. How to change log 101? Yeah. We already saw that include is not in the change logs. So when the fuck did it get introduced? Before 1.0? Or maybe it's after this because we checked out an old branch. That's what it is. You'd think they would call out adding a new option. I don't think these changelogs are complete. Maybe they are. I guess they're changelogs per major version. I think I understand them now. I understand them now. But it still doesn't help me understand when this option got deprecated. But I guess we could check out, well, if 6 is LTS, and the version of Node. Not what I want. I want supported NPM versions, not supported Node versions. Wait, LTS is 7. We can look at releases. It looks like 7 and 6 are the only versions that are supported right now. Because the last time 5 was released was 3 years ago. So in theory, if 6.0.0 has include dev, then we can... Hey, they use V's, chat. Look at that. They use V's. um... Oh my goodness. What? A lot of chat. Fire S, hello, welcome. Make your own seashell that takes commands. That is an idea. Hey, what's up, Pythonic Pie? Hello. Use low level, that doesn't mean easy. The opposite. Yeah. Not the V's? Not the V's? What? Or are you gonna learn VLang? Kevin's Jailbreak likes VLang. It looks like 6.0 does not contain this. It means it was added at some point. I guess we can look at when they start backporting things. It looks like 6.14 is the last support, actually. As of... 2 years ago. But there's still like decent download counts from stuff before that though, so that's kind of concerning. But let's check out 6.14. See if that has include. It does not. No, include was added in npm 7. So we can't do this. A nice relaxing song. So okay, so we can't do this yet because npm 6 still in use. That was a roundabout way to say that. I should write down what I found. Did some research on this, and it looks like we can't replace code we have for this until at least npm 6.x support. We could do look at node 14. See if that node 14 is going to be supported until 2023. Ooh, that raised my blood pressure a little bit. What is VLang? It's just some new programming language. That's not good. Let's try node 16. Where does this chart go? Why does it stop in here? Node 16. What I wanted. Okay, so node 14 has to end of life. Okay, that's not too bad. 2023, actually, that's 2 years from now. Which would be the EOL of node 14. Pretty far off. I see you, Marsha. I see what you did there. You can't get me with that. Try and I see you. I see you. I fail tests. Probably. I'm gonna put a bet on this. Do you want to bet? Do you want to bet on this? We can bet on this. We'll bet on this. Fiction. Is this caused by Conda? Yes or no? Give you a minute to bet. I'll give you 30 seconds. Is this build failure caused by Conda? I don't actually know. It's either Conda or .net, one of the two. That's my prediction. I only have 6k babbies left. How am I supposed to bet? Bet with your heart? Or I guess you could click through the UI, but that's maybe 30 seconds is enough time to click through the UI. I didn't think about that. Well, we got a lot of points bet there. All right, let's see what it was. The fuck? It was neither. Merge made by the ORT strategy. What the fuck? Are there new merge strategies? I guess there's new merge strategies. Alright, well, the prediction is this caused by Conda? The answer is no. Thank you for playing the betting game. The fuck? Failing on this too? Oh, it's gonna be failing on all of them. So this just happened. This is like brand new get changed because this passed yesterday and it's failing today. Can we guess which one it is? One of these, okay. Merge strategy docs. ORT becomes the default. The fuck is ORT? Is this even true? They just rename it? This is reported to result in fewer merge conflicts without causing mismerges. Ostensibly Recursive's twin. Fucking stupid ass name. What a fucking stupid ass name. Orgasm. Oh no. Oh no. Athol says, the more I use ADS glue, the more I get angry. Oh no. Oh no. What a fucking stupid name. Okay, well, I guess we have to fix the test. Didn't get 2.33. Very stupid name, yeah, yeah. Cost me points, indeed, on Nightly, it did. Sorry about that. Oh no, I have to fix the goddamn tests. Actually, there's probably only one place I use the word recursive. No, I guess not. Yeah, here we are. Or it is such a stupid name. Update tests for latest get. What a dumb name. I mean, get's a dumb name too, so I guess it tracks. This does not seem supposed to scary. Seemingly erroneous Being constrained by conflicting generic parameters, but actually work with the right implementation, unconstrained by the conflict due to minimize dependencies. Why? Yeah, it's a new merge strategy. I don't know the differences other than it has a dumb name. I guess the original one wasn't a great name either. Like, what the fuck is recursive merge strategy? Who knows? Who knows what that shit is? But yeah. Oh, you got a nice blog post, Pythonic Pie. I'm not gonna read it. I don't really care. A little annoyed that it broke my tests. I guess I should just run that one test locally and then merge so I can merge all the other stuff. Because I don't really want to wait for the. I don't want to rebase all those other branches. Never that lives anymore, right? Nope. Azure. Have to run. Eval says, working across our internal Bitbucket and customers GitLab, what do you think of this Git flow for the project? Feature created from master. So your Bitbucket, their GitLab? Why are these separate? This seems fine. It seems like a lot of process. Like, I feel like you don't need this. And I would merge into master here and then go from master to a customer. Well, I don't know. They're staging production environments on their end? I guess so. I just feel like I would rather deploy from my primary branch and not from a develop branch. I guess if you're using Gitflow, yeah, you would use develop. And this is your certification process. So this is probably fine. This is fine. Fine. Nullified says, apparently ort is a pun on merge sort. You can pick a strategy with -s. So git merge -s ort. Oh. That's so dumb. I fucking hate that. I hate everything about that. That's so stupid. It totally makes sense, but it's stupid. Uh, path equals temp you get your bin directory in here. PyTest tests. And install, uninstall. You should pass. Voodoo testing, CDK testing, and linting on our side, then deployment on their side. That makes sense. You don't have your own like real staging environment? Seems weird to do your testing on a customer, though. I am, for better or worse, familiar with doing testing on a customer. Not in my projects, but the places I've worked. Anthony rethinking life's decisions? Oh. Also, isn't this such a nice error message? It told me exactly where the regex failed. Precisely where it failed. So I didn't have to like fuck around and try and figure out where regexes failed. I'm really happy with that library that I wrote. I know I'm tooting my own horn, but it's that good. I think I would probably mark that as like the third or fourth best thing I've made, and it's so simple. There are only two hard things: computer science, cache validation, and naming things. Val says they're using runners to deploy, so all the deployment has to happen from the customer's GitLab. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, but anyway, this is passing, so I think I'm just gonna YOLO merge this thing. Because we validated it locally. And, oh, but we don't get coverage on the other pull requests because PyTest fails before coverage runs. Whatever. I should rebase these to do it properly. I think the current master is red. How are you green? Wait, did I really? I merged this before? I merged this just before the git change landed. 7:30. No, that's only 1 hour ago. This should have failed. What version did it check out? C420321. Yeah, that should have had. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Few hard things: computer science, cache validation, naming things, and off by 1 errors. Yeah. The hardest thing in computer science is my disk space running out. Yep, that's true, Marsha. 100%. Gotta worry about those disk spaces running out. Alright, well, I gotta wait for these to build, so I think we're gonna wrap it up for today. Bit of a shorter stream, but that's fine. But anyway, thank you all for stopping by. Let me do my little spiel, and we'll find you a channel to go watch. My name is Anthony. I upload my previous content to YouTube. That's youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode, so follow there for previous streams, as well as educational videos that show up 3 times a week. The analytics for today's video were kind of nuts, so maybe check that one out if it's a good one for you. I normally stream on Monday evenings and Saturdays at noon. Sometimes I will stream throughout the week. I announce my streams in 2 places. One of those is twitter.com/codewithanthony, where I basically say when I'm going to stream, and then usually it happens. And the other is the Discord, where you can come hang out with us, ask questions and beginners, check out the puzzles. There will be a new puzzle on Friday if I can come up with an idea, and if I have time to record. We'll see. But yeah, join the Discord, follow on Twitter, follow on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube, whatever. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by, and let's go find someone to raid.